Have you forgot your glasses or something? You look different. I can't.
No, mate.
No t-shirt or?
I haven't had much kit, to be honest. It's been pretty full on. I don't know when you've noticed there's been a big party going on. That's my voice is going.
I never realised it, Dan, but black suits you, mate.
It does do. Something about him's different. I can't quite.
Got some new trainers.
Yeah, I've got new trainers.
I can't get my foot up there. I've got some new trainers.
Oh, bloody hell.
Nice.
Bad luck, that shit.
Hello everybody and welcome to the Claret and Blue podcast. We are sat outside of Costa in Istanbul Airport waiting to head back to Birmingham for John Townley. Heathrow to us via a Flixbus back to Birmingham. You got your hair done then?
Flixbus Army, Flixbus Army.
During the game when it came on the sponsor board, he was going Flixbus, Flixbus, Flixbus.
You know you can take it off now.
Take one off. No, listen. What did I say? I started off by saying when in Heathrow, do as a Heathrowdians. When in Turkey, you've got to take advantage of it, haven't you?
So it's the morning after. That night before, I've had about 40 minutes sleep, I think, max. We'll talk
40 minutes sleep with Max?
We wouldn't go down sleeping, would we, me and Max? We'll talk about our stuff at some point. This is all about you, John, really, for me, because we did a post-match show outside the ground. We did a 45-minute live stream with the trophy presentation. We've been kind of vlogging. We've been together, right, most of the time. Yeah. We've kind of had fleeting moments. I've read your piece on the whistle. Yeah. I watched the walk and talk. It made me cry for the first time, actually. Yeah. That's good. I thought I might cry when we won, but I didn't. And then I was watching it back, and some of the things you were saying, I was sat there in my hotel, and I was like, I'm going. So talk me through it. A lot of the emotions, apart from tears.
Yeah, lots of them. Yeah, I'm not going to cry in this one.
You might.
I'm planning not to. No, I just felt really emotional after the game because I phoned my mum and dad and my brother straight away, and just like one look at it, and I just went, like completely went, and and then I'm going already. And then I was thinking about like my granddad and stuff who I said in the walk and talk.
I'm going now as well.
I don't know if he's aware of like what's going on and like if he even understands the magnitude of it. But whenever my mum like sees him, he'll always say like, "Oh, how's John Townley?" Because he sees me in the paper, and that's like his sort of like connection with. Not obviously, he's my. He knows I'm his grandson, obviously, but that's like how he views it. So then for me to do this job for like 3 years, but I don't know, like since uni for like probably like 7 years, like almost every single day doing something about Aston Villa. It's like it all just comes together, and we've won a Europa League, like it's mad. So I just thought of, I don't know, I think we all probably did or will at some point think about people who have made us Villa fans as such, but then also for me it was like twofold because of the work, and I got really emotional about it because obviously like my partner as well, she puts up with me doing stuff all the time and when I'm not supposed to, and doing podcasts out of hours or whatever, and there's a lot of stuff that obviously people probably don't see in my job, and it's not like I do it all again every day of the week, but it's not like completely glamorous, and for other people who are close to me and stuff, they probably see the other side of that, if that makes sense. Like I'm not always present and things like that, so but then thinking of my family being obviously so supportive of me getting in this position, for you that's Flixbus. But yeah, it was, I just got really emotional and it all kind of came out, and when I start to think about it and I look at the screenshots of the FaceTime that I've got and stuff and seeing like my brother, my mum and my dad's face and that, like...
What you said on the walk and talk, something like, I'd love to be with them,
and
I was just like, I get it. My dad actually got into the warehouse somehow, so he watched it there last night, so he's had a good time as far as I know. We've all had a good time, and obviously all like the parade stuff going on in it, and we're not going to be there for that, but those fans that weren't in Istanbul have got the parade. So
Dad's going to the parade.
Dad's going to that, and your son's going anyway, I think.
So going, So we've all shame we can't give them the Osmo so they can do some content for us. But
we've all got our own experiences of it.
I'm completely at ease with that, to be honest. I'm not happy that lots of us aren't going to witness it in Birmingham, on our own soil, if you like. But you know, I'm absolutely chuffed for those who couldn't be in. I was going to say Rotterdam. Then where are we in for those of us who couldn't be?
I mean, Istanbul is now important, like Rotterdam. That stadium now is like iconic to us.
It's not just a city anymore, is it? It's kind of the city or one of two
destination,
cities.
Isn't it? No, it's right. I don't know. Like this, I was thinking last night about everything that was going on, and hell, Prince William. We're not going to. That's another video that you'll do. So I talk about in a minute. Just doing my walk and talk, and the only person that I saw was Ian Taylor, and he's like, "Oh, John Townley, we've won," and that, and I'm like, pinching myself. It's mad, and I know that when I'm like 80 years old, or if I make it that far, it's like I'll look back at this night, and you want to cherish all of it. And part of me was like, "Oh, I need to see the fans in Taksim Square," but then I also thought, like, you know what, I'm just going to do what I want to do, though. Obviously do all my work, but then I just need to sit down and process everything that's happening here, because it's gone so far beyond sitting with you in a park bench in Kidderminster, I think, talking about Europa League. We've got to win it. It's failure if we don't win it. Like, that was a long time ago, and that was kind of the first step of this would be great. But then everything that's happened since then, and I said in the video before, I don't know how I'm going to feel, and I still don't know how I feel, but it's much bigger and better and more emotional than I thought it would be.
Yeah, we got out of the stadium, got lost, got soaked, ended up going out a little bit in the roads that are around by our hotel, but then we went back to the hotel reception, seen Rigo, didn't we, and his wife, had a bit of a chat with them. They're going, "Oh, you met Prince William?" I feel like
They've had a long holiday.
Everyone's asking about it. And we had a point in there, and we had a chat, and we've got the camera out for a little bit, and we had a chat, and I said to him, "I don't know how to process it."
Checking my bags.
And he said, "Well, I don't think we need to process it yet. It's still that early stage of I don't really know what to do. I've spoken to so many people of I don't know how to react almost. No. Not in like a performative way. I feel like I have to cry or I have to jump around in the streets, but we've never seen us win a trophy until last night."
Can we dare to believe that we can compete in the Champions League? Well, yes, we can dare to believe that because we've done it before. FA Cup, can we get over that line because previously we've had some kind of mental block in big games? Yeah. Well, yes, we've proved that we can compete in big games. So, listen, I don't think we'll do plenty of content that's looking forward to what the probably new look, reshaped, restructured Villa looks like going into next season. But achieving a dream makes you want to achieve another dream because you know how good it feels. And I think for a lot of the players, and I might have said this on previous stuff, Dan, but for several of the players, this might be the culmination of their time at Villa, and if so, what a way to leave, what a legacy to leave. For other players, it might be, we got the taste of this now, we're going to go again. What's the recruitment look like? Who are you going to bring in alongside us to continue making these strides? But that's not me saying you can't savour it, because we absolutely must. And we've been chatting to a couple of Villa fans since we got here at the airport, and it's like, can't get enough content. I've not really got to absorb myself in it yet. But I think over the next couple of days, John, I think you'll be there, John, won't you, at the Etihad on Sunday? Don't know what position you'll play, yeah. But I might sack off watching that and then just use that hour and a half I'd set aside to just go through all the Istanbul stuff. But you'll know how you feel, because
it's going to take some time.
But it'll just kind of get you in little kind of moments.
Yeah, I think that's right. That's how I feel. It really is so hard to explain. Last night I was just completely zonked out and like, what's going on? And this morning I'm more like, are we sure that happened? Like, are we tomorrow it might just be like pure joy and happiness. I don't know, but I think it will just go through all those range of emotions, and I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, it's so hard to grasp.
What was your match day like then? Because talk about a long day. Last week's interview was we went to the stadium to film a video of like rallying cry. This is what it means. That video is now still in date, and we all know the ending. Went for dinner. I took one bite of a bit of chicken, thought I was going to be sick for whatever reason, and I didn't see you again till now, right? So, what's your match day then?
Me and Matt cleaned up in the in the meal with Sarah from Flixbus, but it started tipping it down with rain. There was no taxis available. 50-minute walk away, so I had to run back to my hotel.
You've got to flash that picture on this. Can you do that? Can you put it in the edit?
It was. I can't. It was absolute chaos.
Somebody on Twitter said John Townley.
Yeah.
Which is
that's good, fitting, I think. And then actually after the game as well, there was no taxi, so I had to do the same
You
thing
ran back
again.
as
Yeah,
well,
I had to
did
do
you?
the same again, and my shoes are battered, my feet smell. I'm hoping that's because they're wet and nothing else. But yeah, match day and then the game. It's a bit of a blur, to be fair, actually watching the game, but everything went so smoothly, which was the shock of it. 2-0 up at half time, I thought.
Did you think then this is done?
I thought it was done, but as soon as we scored the first goal, I thought we got this in the bag. And Matt said just then about like mental blocks and stuff. We can probably do a video every day for about 3 months and talk about different things. And one of them is a few weeks ago we were talking about, can this team get over the line? Like, yeah, they can. They really can, because we battered Forest, battered Liverpool when it mattered, and then we battered Freiburg. Yeah, like, you know, and I think people jump to the but Freiburg clearly aren't very good then. But I don't know. I think that's just because there's this thing of Villa have finally won a major trophy and they've done it pretty easily. Yeah. We haven't really had a setback apart from that Forest first leg. That was our one to get over, and we did it. And we talked about how Villa are going to have to overcome adversity at some point. That was it, and we did it. And apart from that, we still beat them 4-1. We beat Lille 4-0 aggregate. Bologna, we whooped them as well. And then Freiburg was light work. So
I thought that last night was a masterclass in the control that Emery demands. And if you imagine you're climbing a mountain, and the mountain is winning the Europa League trophy by winning in the final. It was almost like, okay, that first level of the mountain, almost like slow and steady, but we need to get to that level before we can have a little look at what the next level is. We've got there, right, we're going to sprint that next bit there, really get there, and then that will give us chance to, it was. I mean, like, I'm obsessed with this 3 or 4 minutes, John, for this to get that second goal.
For real.
Come in just a little bit as well.
Yeah, I'm obsessed with this second goal and how Villa really said we're going to kill this off.
Yeah, I almost thought like, Matt Law, hey, come in.
Come in.
Go in.
We're filming, but you're more than welcome.
You're filming now, yeah. Come on in.
It's not live, don't worry.
Yeah. All good? How was last night?
Oh, amazing. I'm still all over the shop, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Probably like you boys, I've had about 3 hours sleep in the last 2 days. I've been here for 24 hours and just like processing it's difficult, but loving it. Just keep thinking about, like, I'm a bit like you, I'm the same age as you. I get all emotional about it, and I just keep thinking about like mum and dad back at home. They're going to the parade today. My son, like loads of mates.
I've had so much dad guilt, Matt, honestly.
Really?
Because I'm here, my lad's 18 now, and he's been in the Whitton Arms, kind of properly beard up and stuff. So he's had the time of his life. But I'm like, you get greedy, don't you? We've had absolutely everything that we've always dreamed of in the last 24 hours in this great city. If only my son could be, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, my son's only 10, so it's a little bit different. And we live in London, so it's like we're not quite as plugged into it. Yeah. But I was FaceTiming him at the end and stuff, and like it's nice today because all his mates go to school and they're like Arsenal fans. They've just won the league. Tottenham, who won it last year, West Ham, who won the Conference League, and finally he can go in as a trophy winner today. So that'll be nice for him.
See that name engraved on the trophy.
Yeah, unbelievable,
so surreal,
unbelievable. But I usually tweet this, but as you've got me on, I'm going to say it on here. Thank you to all of you. Because I
thought you were going to do favourite crisp or something.
I could spend all day on that, believe me. But seriously, as a Villa fan who lives in London, and I don't get to go to all the games because of my work and covering Chelsea and stuff, my mum and dad are still season ticket holders, and I get plugged in that way. But I haven't got loads of Villa supporting mates around me. Yeah. So having your podcast, having your podcast and having your coverage, it just keeps that feeling of like constantly being involved, and it's so valuable, and there must be loads of people like me. I'm guessing that's why Prince William listens or watches as well.
Mad.
It's only human, isn't it?
Yeah. Anyway, I can't miss my flight home, so I'm going to go to my gate.
Nice to see you, mate.
Okay,
nice to see you.
Cheers, mate.
Thanks, mate.
You can edit that.
See you later. Cheers. See you. All the best, mate.
Thanks, mate.
I think that was really important that we got that first goal, because I do actually think we started well. Freiburg, this is going to be a very loose analysis. Freiburg, when they started to grow in the game, I thought they got a little bit, not overconfident, but I think they went man to man, right? And we said before, Bologna did that against Villa, other teams done it against Villa. We will likely beat the team who does that against us. And had we scored very early, we would have done them as well. But they started to grow in it the more that we didn't quite capture that opportunity. Martinez would play a few long balls if they didn't quite work. I think Freiburg then thought, okay, we're in this. As soon as we get the first goal, they then crumble a bit because it's like, oh my God, we're shaken. Yeah. The quality of goals was incredible from Buendia and Tielemans. No, I haven't. I don't need to. It was perfect view, but
he did ping it left foot, didn't he, Buendia?
Yeah.
So I've written that in my big kind of emotive thing. I thought, well, he must have done because I was sitting. I thought, I don't want to get details like that wrong. I called sorry, John. I called Marco Bizzo, Robin Olsen in some live thing that I did yesterday. Like, I haven't dared to look at the comments.
People forgive you. But yeah, they left lots of different space playing how they play, and that absolutely worked in our favour. But again, the quality was. Yeah.
But I think the comparison that we said a few weeks ago of there's Sam Lenny Leonard over there, it's playoff final. Once we get past Albion, I think we'll beat Derby. Once we get past Forest, I think we'll beat Freiburg, and there's a chance we'll come out of it and go, you know what, that was pretty easy.
The hardest challenge I think was always going to be that semi-final for us, and that's why we plug in that top 2 thing for so long. And while we're indebted to Cadden Young and Jimmo Waloba scoring that goal, because we wouldn't have it this route.
All the stuff that we said in the build-up to it, it's once you get there, and what Ezri Konsa said, and what McGinn said, and all the quotes. I know Freiburg will stand in our way, and they'll say all the same kind of things as well. But how can you do all that and then pass the opportunity ball? You have to go and win it, and they did it at a canter.
Emery always talks about experiences, and boring is the wrong word, but it gets boring in the way of you always say this, but it's not his fault. He's right. You have to just build experiences, and that's not a short-term thing. It's a long-term thing, and we've had so many opportunities to get over the line, and we didn't. But eventually, when you do, you can look back and say, well, you needed that. I remember standing outside Go Ahead when we lost that game and saying, well, we've lost this one, but this needs to be actually a learning experience that is valuable for us. And it was. Palace in the end was probably valuable for us. Olympiacos as well, and it's horrible at the time. But eventually, when you get there, you blow teams away in a final, and not many teams can do that.
You know what, quickly, something else we spoke about recently, like the Tifo and stuff. It got to be right this time because Palace was a joke, and that was good.
Yeah, it was a massive one. I think probably with UEFA competitions, there's only so much you can do with the Tifo, because obviously it was when they set up the Villa.
I don't know. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, but Lion and some calls.
Yeah, it's not going to be a very I think in fact Freiburg had something, but UEFA didn't allow them to do it.
Okay,
I think.
Interesting.
So anything that's sort of remotely. I don't know. I'm not saying that Villa have had big, political messages or whatever on their tifos, but I don't know, something that's a bit more.
If it was a lion eating a griffin, I was going to say a gruffalo then, a griffin, that might be a bit maybe not. But,
that's what I'm trying to say. You're not going to get a particular graphic thing, but up at the Villa it stood out. It looked nice.
Flags were good as well.
The pre-match show was so European and Eurovision, but yeah, it all made a fantastic night. I'm going to have to go soon to get my flight, but I say the amount of...
This won't be the last time we speak about it,
I feel like I'm going to keep saying we haven't actually analysed anything yet, but we'll get there, and I don't know when we'll get there.
Another week or two?
It's just vibes at the moment. Yeah, it's just vibes.
I'm existing off vibes at the moment.
Yeah, fueling from vibes.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, what if we hadn't won? What would we go into hibernation for a month or 2 months?
We didn't think about it.
I genuinely never... There wasn't even one moment in before the game that I felt like, oh, you know what, I'm not too sure. I've never really felt like that before. I know
he's a natural ball pessimist.
Yeah. So
that's a bit harsh.
John, we'll let you go and get your flight. Thank you very much for your time as always. Thank you for watching or listening, and we'll see you on another video in an hour or two. Up the Villa, come on. Up the wig.